Hello everyone, I'm Alex Coop.
And I'm Scott Dixon.
And we're going to be doing a lunch break today.
Yep, Jamie's out for the day, so I'm stepping in to the lunch break.
Caught the flu or something. Yeah. Alrighty, well right now we're playing Dead or Alive. And I'm going to unpause the game here. I'm playing as Ryu Hayabusa.
Against the lovely Tina.
Yep.
Dead or Alive always seems like it's one of those games that's really pushing the gender issue in the video game industry.
Indeed. And
wow.
Told me not to talk about this before, but I mean, the jiggle physics just doesn't make any sense.
No, how long did we go without talking about the jiggle physics? Like a minute? So what's been happening on the website the last little bit? I've been away for a week in Cuba.
Well, a couple things. A couple big role-playing titles have kind of turned themselves into or extended their universe into the comic book world, which is pretty interesting. One of them is Dark Souls 2.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. It's kind of interesting because, I don't know, when I played Dark Souls, I did not really care about what was going on in the story at all. After a while, I forgot there was a story. I was just so engrossed in the gameplay. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of take that and turn it into a more complex story in a graphic novel. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting because one of my favorite parts about Dark Souls was always how just you were thrown in there and right off the beginning you can go anywhere you want and do anything you want. And I think that was really bold of them. Mm-hmm. But for Dark Souls 2, they're supposed to be trying to make it a bit more of a honed experience, and I guess having a graphic novel goes along with that.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And I guess when we talk about Dark Souls, we have to talk about how hard that game is.
Oh, it's so hard.
And another hard game, which kind of ties into what I'm playing right now, is I always think about Ninja Gaiden, especially since I'm playing as Ryu right now.
I have never finished a Ninja Gaiden game. Never.
You're probably not alone. I feel like it's a bit easier to control than this is right now, but no, it is a ridiculously hard game. And I've beaten Ninja Gaiden 2. I've actually beaten Ninja Gaiden Black as well, but not on Master Ninja. That's like a lifelong goal of mine.
Anything else happening on the website?
The Long Dark. It's reached its Kickstarter goal, which is
I'm not familiar with that. What's that about?
It's the first-person survival simulation. So it's a very realistic take on a survivor game. So it's pretty interesting. It has a lot of inspiration from the Fallout games.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a Q&A on the website, which you can check out, where Raphael Van Lierop, I am so sorry if I mispronounced your name. But yeah, he talks about his inspirations. He loved the Fallout series, and there's some gameplay footage on the Kickstarter page actually, so you can check that out. And you can kind of tell that there's a bit of a Fallout vibe in there. But there's a lot more focus on just simply like surviving and like managing your equipment. So that looks pretty interesting. I'm super excited for that. It's coming out next year, so
how much did they ask for?
$200,000, and they reached the goal, and now they're using, I forget what it's called, like the any more money that they make after that, it's going towards an extended soundtrack and a graphic novel.
So, it's getting a graphic novel as well.
Yeah, they're trying to. So yes, I'm gonna try again because I want to.
Tina's just taking me to school. So what else happened in the week I was gone?
Well, I guess the Beyond Two Souls came out, and lots of talk about that, obviously. I don't know, have you played that yet?
Yeah, my girlfriend and I just finished it on the weekend, and she's a really big fan of David Cage games, and I hadn't played Heavy Rain, and I thought it was really great, but she just was left thinking that it didn't hold a candle to Heavy Rain.
Yeah, well, unlike this game where I'm just mashing buttons like mad, that one's definitely more of a
sit back and watch experience.
Sit back and watch and press a button every once in a while type of game. But I don't know, I played it a bit here last week and I didn't mind it. But it's not a game that I'd like to play more as much as I'd like to watch someone else play. It's definitely one of those games, or if I am going to play it, I'd much rather play with people around me.
Yeah, and it's definitely designed for a very specific audience, and I think it fully realizes that this game isn't for everyone.
Exactly, yeah.
I think Wayne nailed it in his review online, where he just said, like, in the first paragraph, if you know this isn't for you, you can just stop right here.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But I mean, there's just, very few developers out there who are kind of, pushing the envelope and trying to do something new. So it's kind of nice having, Beyond out there, existing, because it is a pretty interesting game.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, you're so close.
Oh my goodness. Button mashing works, folks. Button mashing works.
Oh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I gotta get back to work though.
I think that's a good way to wrap up lunch breaks. That's awesome. Alrighty, well, I'm Alex Coop.
I'm Scott.
And that was Lunchbreakers for this week.